Hey, this is John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com, and today I want to tell you why your $1 million idea is worthless. So that's right. You know, every time that I'm talking with people, especially at developer events, there's inevitably someone's $1 million idea comes up, or their multi-million-dollar idea now, since I guess $1 million isn't really gonna do you all that much, right? So I'm always talking to people, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of developers out there that I talk to that have great ideas, and I agree that they are $1 million ideas or $10 million ideas if they could be executed on. And see, that's where the key is so many people have, I mean, I could probably pull out a notebook right now and start writing down $1 million ideas just out of my head that I've never thought of before. And I'm sure you could do the same. Pretty much all of us could do that because there's a lot of ideas out there that could be potentially $1 million or $10 million ideas. But there's also a lot of crappy ideas that, if executed on perfectly, could also be $10 million ideas. So that's what the key is. I mean, have you ever bought, well, you know, what comes to mind is, what's it called, Snuggie or Snuggly? You know, that stupid blanket that you put on, and it's ridiculous, right? But that's that's probably like a $50 million idea. But stupid. It really is a stupid idea, but it was executed on extremely well. They did these infomercials, they got distribution, they figured out how to sell, mass market this product that probably isn't really very good at all. I've bought a lot of products like that. You know, whenever we're going out to the mall, my wife has always got to stop me from going to the As Seen on TV store, because I get sucked into those stupid products, and every single time I buy one of those, I think that they're going to be awesome, and they end up sucking. Something I can't figure out what it is that you know, it seems like it's how could this possibly be bad? You know, this thing is going to allow me to microwave eggs and make perfect omelets, and then, you know, it just, I didn't think that it would be so hard to clean up, or that it would leak out of the thing, or whatever it ends up being. But, you know, I'm sidetracking a little bit here. But my point is that a lot of people with crappy ideas end up making a lot of money, but a lot of people with good ideas end up making zilch, because what they do is they spend so much time talking about their ideas, and they're so protective. I mean, I've had people that have had, in the middle of a conversation, they've wanted me to sign an NDA. And I'm thinking, okay, you don't seem to understand, like, how many businesses have you built? How much money have you made? Because if you had built businesses, you would realize that you could give your idea freely out to everyone. You could just announce your idea publicly, and the chances of anyone actually doing it would be slim to none, no matter how good that idea is. Execution is so rare. So, you know, really the point of this video is not to attack your idea. I'm sure you have great ideas, you know, and if you've talked to me in the past and you think I'm talking directly to you, well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to directly offend you, but I have to tell you that, you know, and I probably didn't tell you in person, because I was probably, you know, trying to not get into an argument there, but I'll tell you now. And what I'll tell you is that your $1 million idea, it requires execution. You know, and that's the one thing that I've learned from being a professional developer, becoming an entrepreneur, building my own business, is that execution is key. So, you know, you can take a crappy idea with excellent execution and make a lot of money. But if you take a great idea and you just have a decent amount of execution, you're going to be able to build a business from that. But execution is the hard part. It takes time. It takes persistence. It takes a lot of work to execute on an idea. And the reason why that most people don't ever succeed is because they never get to that point. They think that they need a good idea, but what they really need is good execution. So hopefully that helps you. If you've got $1 million idea, you know, the best thing that you can do is to try to execute on that. How can you actually build it? Stop talking about it and start doing it. And then you'll see where the hard part is. And, you know, once you've done this a couple of times, then you'll find that what I'm saying is true, that a lot of people have $1 million, $10 million ideas, but very few people execute on those ideas. So that's it for this video. If you would like me to answer your video, or if you've got a topic idea, just email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel or share it with your friends, especially if you've got some friends that just keep on telling you about their $1 million ideas. Well, you know, instead of you being the bad guy, you can make me the bad guy. Just share the video to them, send them a link to this and say, hey, what do you think about what this guy has to say? So, all right, take care. I'll talk to you next time.